So what you got me watching?
Wait, hold on. I'm trying to do the Doctor Strange magic hands because that's what they supposedly do in this game.
I figured you
It's
would have done like the sling ring.
oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
Good job. Good job. Good.
yeah,
So why we keep you around, not just a pretty face.
hmm
This is basically called Magic Call of Duty.
yeah.
That's all I know about it.
Immortals of Avium. This has been around for a while. Like they had a, I feel like a trailer came out maybe not last year, maybe even the year before. They've been talking about this game for a while. Now we're finally seeing.
Gameplay.
I don't know if this is gameplay or if it's just
Wow.
a reveal trailer. Like it could be just a full CGI fest. I don't know.
I
But
saw
at least with CGI, I will now say, even if it doesn't look exactly like what the game looks like, at least the
it's closer.
movements, right, and the movements that you see should be stuff that you can actually do in the game. So
So if this is the game I think it is, if this is the one I think it is, because there was a lot of trailers shown at not E3, but the Game Awards a year ago, and we were like, "What is that?" But this is what I think it is. I'm excited for. But the article that I read was basically like saying, "Call Magic Call of Duty," and I'm like, "Count me in." Single player, I'm there.
all right, here we go.
So, would you play this?
Let's find out.
He dead.
Yeah.
EA, boo.
This is Aveum.
They weren't joking.
Since we first learned to use magic,
Is that
we've
you,
waged
Taurus?
war over who would control it.
Kind of sounds
Now,
like her.
only Lucium remains to resist the tyrant of Rasharn. Sandrak will eventually be able to block our
Yeah,
access
that's
to
her.
magic.
I thought so.
Then the Everwar is over.
Over? As in he takes over Lucium?
As in, he takes over everything.
Why she got no hair?
She does have hair. Just braid it back.
I just saw forehead.
God.
Hey man, just let me die.
There's a name for what you are.
A Magnus. I want to be an immortal. I want to fight this war as one of you. One of the elite.
I believe in you. She definitely thinks you're going to die. That's why her face looks like that.
Oh wow.
Sigils up! Let's move!
Okay, here's gameplay.
Oh wow.
There's a lot of shit happening on screen.
It's so much.
You walk towards your doom.
Why is this head so big?
Doom and I are old friends.
I like that line.
Okay, now it's just over the top.
Your sigil will help you focus your magic. Prevent it from killing you. I found a child whose new powers could make them a threat to the kingdom I protect. The choice was to either kill you or turn you into a weapon against Rasharn.
Back up. Option A was to kill me?
I kind of like this.
I am. Even though it's EA, I'm like, ugh.
Well, because it's like EA original, like that means like they produce it, but it's not,
I don't want nothing to do with EA. Even though they
their
make some.
EA's fine.
I know, but I'm still not over Battlefield. I mean, Star Wars Battlefront. I'm still mad. I hold a
This
grudge, sir.
looks interesting.
It does, doesn't it?
Like I feel like it's probably a headline grab and hyperbolic to be like Call of Duty with magic, but I kind of get it. but I feel like it's going to be more than that because for me, one of the things that kind of has turned me away from Call of Duty is that they kind of all run together. And I'm sure every storyline is
Explain that.
different, but yeah, it's kind of something they all kind of run together. This looks different. I haven't seen anything like this before, and I like this idea. The storyline seems kind of like it's a combination. It seems a little bit serious, but also with little
Here's,
quips like that of, "Hey, Plan A was to kill me. Okay, they're gonna have fun with this," and I'm like,
I,
"Okay,
you mentioned the whole Plan A. I think it's it doesn't take itself too seriously. Like in other
mhm,
words, it seems serious. It's got all this over the top death and destruction. You fall off a cliff and get eaten by a dragon. It reminds me of the scene. Remember in Jurassic World when the babysitter or the lady who's supposed to watch the kids, like she gets snatched up by the pterodon, and
yeah,
she falls and then she gets
horrible."
oh, that's
Was
what it
not
reminds.
necessary. That was not necessary for that lady.
It wasn't, but it reminded me of that. No, I thought this was a different game. There was a, and I can't remember the name of it, but I watched the trailer for it. It was just like so over the top, so outrageous that I was like, "Oh my gosh!" And this looks interesting. And I'm not comparing it. Some of the designs reminds me of Anthem, as
Huh.
far as like some of the art. It moves. It seems to move better.
Hmm.
Um, I'm interested to see how the skill tree works, how the magic works. Do you, are you locked into a magic setting?
Sure.
Um, from IGN, it says Immortals of Avium is about 25 hours long. Um, Gina Torres and Darren Barnett from Firefly. And I'm,
Darren Barnett was in Firefly.
yeah, it says Firefly and Never Have I Ever.
I don't remember him in
Oh,
Firefly.
no, sorry. Firefly for Gina
Gina
Torres
Torres. Okay,
and Darren Burnett for Never Have I Ever.
got it. Okay.
So, but I'm so you play as Jack Treyarch or a mage with the rare ability.
His name is Treyarch.
No, sorry, you play as Jack, a Treyarch or a
Oh,
mage
okay.
with the rare ability to control all three colors of magic. Because
Sure.
of his abilities, Jack gets recruited by the Immortals as a relative novice, and players guide his progression through the ranks as he becomes an elite battle mage himself. I'm the level design. I want to know how this works. Like I have so many questions. This comes out in July, which is fairly soon, and it's
Yeah.
interesting that we just now seeing this trailer with a little bit of gameplay in it, considering how quickly it's about to drop. Um, that I don't. I'm a little apprehensive because we've been hearing about certain games and seeing so much footage from them that drops soon, and we haven't heard as much from this. And I'm kind of wondering why. Like we've been seeing so much. Like perfect example, we've seen so much from just Suicide Squad kills the Justice League, and that just got delayed by for 9 more months. Got
Hmm.
pushed back. Um, Redfall was delayed so many times. Starfield was delayed, and we haven't seen a lot from Starfield, but we saw a lot from Redfall, and we're just now seeing this final trailer, and this comes out in July, which is in with 3 months.
Hmm.
So I'm a little scared for that, but I am interested in this game.
I kind of like that idea because for me, this gets me hype, and I don't. When I saw that other stuff, I was kind of like, "What's the hook? What do I care?
Ah, okay.
Whatever." For me, I'm kind of like, "Oh, I would much rather have a cycle where you show me a game 2 months before it comes out."
Oh, okay.
Personally, like I don't need to see a game 13 different times because at that point, like, just bring the game out.
Mm,
And I kind of get tired of seeing it so much.
interesting.
There's a new trailer that came out for the new Legend of Zelda: Tears of the Kingdom game. Didn't watch it,
Well, you're already going to buy it, so you don't need to watch it.
but that's what. Yeah, but
Yeah.
also, I mean, like they've been working on the game probably since the first one came out, or at least since the DLC came out for Breath of the Wild. I like this idea of showing me a little bit of the game and bringing the game out 3 or 4 months afterwards. Personally,
Okay, I see that side of it. I just
yeah,
whenever we don't hear about something, I think, and maybe it's because I'm comparing movie to video game, which is different.
sure.
Whenever we don't hear about a movie and it just comes out, and it's like we see a trailer and it comes out, you're like, oh, that's
Oh, yeah,
direct.
that's probably not a good thing.
So you're right. No, maybe that's a better way of looking at it. But I like the voice casting. I like the way it looks. I like the way it moves. You sold me on Magic Call of Duty.
Yeah,
And you know what? It looks fun, and it's 25 hours. So
yeah. It doesn't, you don't have to spend 70 hours going through everything. That's kind of
no,
cool.
yeah.
If it just being a single player game, I like that. Let us know. Are you excited for Immortals of Avium? What do you think of the release window of how they're showing this a few months before the game comes out? Grant, I do think we probably saw this a long time ago, but it was a very short little snippet. So we're finally seeing it again now that it's ready. Let us know what you think. You can always find us here on YouTube. We're also on Facebook. We're on Twitter. We're on Instagram. We're on Twitch. We trying, y'all.
We're
We're all
also
the
on
places.
Spoutable. Spoutable. It's called Spoutable. It has a little whale.
All right, I think that's it. We're out. Peace.